Welcome back to Tech Vibe, your ultimate destination for everything breaking in the world of high-end camera gear. If you are holding onto your wallet waiting for the ultimate high-resolution powerhouse, your patience is about to pay off in a massive way. For months, the camera community has been flooded with speculation, but today, we finally have a clear picture of what is coming. We are pulling back the curtain on the highly anticipated Nikon Z7 III. If you think this is just a minor incremental update, you are in for a shock because the leaked specifications suggest Nikon is about to completely rewrite the rules for landscape, studio, and commercial photographers. Stick with us until the very end of this video, because we are going to reveal a massive, unexpected sensor upgrade that changes how we look at low-light performance forever, alongside the official projected release window and pricing strategy that will catch Sony and Canon completely off guard. For the past couple of years, the high-resolution segment has felt a bit stagnant. Sony has been riding high on the Z7 III, and Canon users have been waiting for a true high-megapixel mirrorless monster. Nikon, meanwhile, has been dominating the speed and flagship categories with the Z8 and Z9. But that left a massive gap for the purists, the photographers who do not necessarily need 40 frames per second of sports tracking, but absolutely demand unmatched dynamic range, pristine tonal gradations, and a level of detail that makes you feel like you can step right into the image. That is exactly where the Z7 III steps into the arena. Let us start with the heart of the camera, the sensor. The industry leaks indicate that Nikon is moving away from the aging 45-megapixel sensor found in the previous generation. Instead, the Z7 III is rumored to debut a brand new, customized 61-megapixel backside-illuminated CMOS sensor. Now, you might be thinking that more megapixels just mean massive files and slower performance, but Nikon has paired this sensor with the dual EXPEED processing engine. This is the exact same processing muscle found in the flagship Z9. What this means for you is that you get the staggering resolution of a medium format camera but with the blistering operational speed of a modern sports body. But here is where the engineering gets truly fascinating, and it is a detail most people are completely overlooking. Unlike a stacked sensor, which prioritizes raw readout speed at the expense of a tiny bit of dynamic range, this new non-stacked, backside-illuminated design is explicitly tuned for maximum light gathering and color depth. Photographers who shoot fine art, architecture, and sweeping landscapes care about base ISO performance above all else. The Z7 III is expected to maintain Nikon's legendary native base ISO of 64. When you shoot at ISO 64 on a Nikon camera, the shadows are incredibly clean, allowing you to recover details in deep shadows without introducing nasty digital noise or color shifts. If you have ever tried to shoot a high-contrast sunrise, you know exactly how critical this is. Nikon is also addressing one of the biggest complaints from the previous iteration, the autofocus system. The Z7 II was a capable camera, but its autofocus felt a generation behind the competition when things got moving. The Z7 III completely obliterates that weakness by inheriting the full deep learning artificial intelligence autofocus system from the Z8. We are talking about dedicated real-time subject recognition for airplanes, trains, automobiles, bicycles, animals, birds, and, of course, advanced human eye and face tracking. Even if you are shooting wide open at f/1.2 in a dimly lit studio or out in a dense forest, the camera locks onto the subject's eye instantly and refuses to let go. This transforms the camera from a strict tripod-bound landscape tool into an incredibly versatile commercial and fashion photography weapon. Let us pivot to something that will make the hybrid creators incredibly happy. Nikon has historically treated the Z7 line as a stills-first ecosystem, but the Z7 III is breaking that mold entirely. The processing power of the EXPEED engine allows this camera to capture internal 8K video at up to 30 frames per second. More importantly for most videographers, it will offer oversampled 4K video up to 60 frames per second, utilizing the full width of that magnificent 61-megapixel sensor. This means your 4K footage will be ridiculously sharp, retaining incredible detail without any crop factor. Throw an internal 10-bit analog in ProRes 422 HQ recording, and you suddenly have a B camera that perfectly matches the output of a professional cinema line. Of course, handling all of this data requires a serious hardware redesign, and Nikon has not skimped on the body ergonomics. The Z7 III is expected to feature a slightly deeper, more robust hand grip that improves balance when you are flying massive professional lenses like the 85mm f/1.2 or the 24-70mm f/2.8. To handle the intense heat generated by 8K recording and high-speed processing, the internal chassis includes an advanced passive thermal dissipation design. You will not have to worry about the camera shutting down due to overheating right in the middle of an important commercial shoot. The viewfinder is also getting a massive upgrade to a blackout-free EVF with 5.76 million dots of resolution and a high refresh rate, making the electronic experience feel completely natural and fluid. Let us talk about a hidden feature that is going to blow the minds of macro and architectural photographers: pixel shift multi-shot technology. While the sensor natively shoots 61 megapixels, when you lock the camera down on a sturdy tripod and activate pixel shift, the sensor shifts by sub-pixel increments between exposures, capturing a series of images that are later combined. This allows you to generate a mind-boggling 240 megapixel file. The level of detail achieved with this method is staggering. Every single pixel receives full RGB color data, completely eliminating noir and producing a level of color accuracy and texture definition that rivals six-figure medium-format digital backs. Another massive quality-of-life upgrade is the inclusion of an upgraded in-body image stabilization system. The Z7 III is rumored to feature up to 8 stops of stabilization, complete with focus point VR. Standard stabilization systems stabilize the center of the image, but Nikon's advanced system stabilizes the image based on exactly where your active autofocus point is. This ensures that even if your subject is framed far out on the edge of the composition, it remains tack-sharp, allowing you to confidently handhold shots at shutter speeds that would have been impossible in the past. So, when can you actually get your hands on this camera, and how much is it going to cost? Given the current production timelines and component availability, industry insiders point toward an official announcement late this year, with shipping beginning shortly after. As for pricing, Nikon wants to be incredibly aggressive to steal market share away from the Sony Z7 III. The rumored launch price is expected to hover right around $3,500. When you consider that you are getting flagship-level autofocus, 8K video capability, 61 megapixels of resolution, and legendary Nikon ergonomics, this camera represents an astonishing value proposition for working professionals and serious enthusiasts alike. It is clear that Nikon is not playing defense anymore, they are going straight for the crown. Thank you so much for watching this deep dive on TechVibe. We want to hear from you now, so drop a comment below and let us know if these specifications are enough to make you switch systems or upgrade your current body. If you found this video valuable, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on all notifications so you never miss a single piece of breaking tech news. We will see you in the very next video.